Okay, so I'm now at the Evo 2, and before I get on with it, I'll just do a quick walk around of it, because when I get back to the yard, obviously it's night time, you won't see anything. So it's actually quite a nice car, this one. Wants to be for 6 million yen. So the only thing I'm just noticing about it, I actually didn't see this on last Thursday when I was here, because it was actually a late arrival. So tonight, right now, is actually the first time I've seen it. So it's actually a nice car. The only thing I'm noticing about it is these here, this and this one have been painted recently, so they're a fresher looking white. They don't have the factory original. The original factory white on these has a very, very, very slight yellow tint to it. Very, very slight. And I can see the front bumper's the same as well. Okay. Now it may look completely different outside during the daylight, because the problem you've got in here is you've got the fluorescent lights, which makes everything look absolutely not correct. So we have a quick look under here. Nice and original. Guards have never been off, so the factory seal is still there on both sides. I've already just had a look around before I got the camera out. All the factory original plates and stickers are there. Oil's good, water's good. So I'm actually the customer is a repeat customer, and this will be his second one, and you know, paying 6 million yen for it's a lot of money. And so I was a little bit nervous about it, nervous for him, but now seeing it, I actually very, very, very pleased. One of the things which I just hadn't looked at, which I'm hoping, is they haven't cut holes in the which they haven't either, which is brilliant. Okay, they've only got very, very, very fine holes for the wires to come through. Okay, normally what happens with these Evos is they've actually cut out and put and sunk speakers in, and it's very, very hard to get this now in good nick that hasn't been cut. So absolutely thrilled. Well, he'll be thrilled. And the other thing, which I already knew anyway, is, because I could tell by the auction photos, plastic factory delivery. So this plastic on here is put on by the factory as a delivery plastic. When you get the car, you meant to remove it. Never been removed. Okay, it's got a little bit of a tear there in it, in the plastic, and it's actually, you probably can't see it, it's got an all original factory floor plastic covering as well, which is absolutely perfect. The door handles, just looking at this, the door handles are nice as well. They haven't faded. Okay, same again. Factory plastic. Got the factory plastic down here. Seats are really good. The driver's seat's got a little bit, it's done 93,000 Ks or 95 or something. Driver's seat's just got a little bit of wear here. Okay, I don't know if you can see in the camera, it's not no holes, just a little bit of wear on the booster there. Okay, dash looks all good. So even your badges are good here. Your door panels, which probably you can't see through there, you can see the chrome strip running along there, or the metal strip. Normally what happens is the door panels lift up. Okay, you can see through. These ones are all good, so that's brilliant. The other thing you got to check on these is for rust up under here in this section here. Okay, this one's good, a little bit dirty in there, but it's actually it's not rust, it's just dirt. Smog, we call it. Okay, across the front, she's all good. Love it. Got shacking as well. He's even the badge. These are normally gone all cracky looking. Even that's good on it. I can see why it's 6 million now. And the funny thing with this one, it started at 2 million yen and the customer's budget was 6 million yen. And luckily for me, although the customer's dealt with me for a while and knows what I'm like anyway, luckily for me, with this auction, I actually videoed it, which I'll put a link up for you so you can have a look as well. And it shows me bidding live on it, and it shows going all the way to 6 million yen. From about 4.7 million yen, there was only 2 of us, dunk, 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 trying to get it, okay? And 6 million yen was my winning bid, and I got it. And right on the customer's budget. So if the other person, I probably would have gone over by about 10 or 20,000 yen. But if the other bidder had gone by 50,000 over 6 million, we wouldn't have got it. I would have given in, stopped. So it's still got the factory unleaded sticker there, look. That's the original one too. It's not, you know, you can't buy these anymore. That's unreal. God, more I look at it, it's beautiful. It's an aftermarket exhaust on it, but that's not the end of the world. Yeah, anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'll hook the camera up. It's getting rather late now. I think it's coming almost 2 now. AM, that is. So I want to get going. So I'll put the camera on it and I'll just go straight out. If you want to, the guys who just tuned into this video, if you go to the other video, there's 2 parts to this. The other video has me driving around all the floors in this multi-story, showing the cars. So I'm going to jump in this and I'm actually just going to drive it straight out, put it on the transporter and head off. So if you look for the link for the other video, you'll see me driving around this auction, etc. Okay, I've got to go. Okay everyone, in the car, and find reverse. Yep. What I'm going to do is just going to go for a quick squirt around in here, just to make sure everything's right with it, or as much as I can with the driving side, because if there's something wrong with it and I take it out of the auction, past security downstairs, and let's say I take it back to the yard, hop in it tomorrow, go down the road and it's, I don't know, the clutch doesn't feel right or whatever, I can't do anything about it. I can't claim back to the auction, cannot do anything about it, okay? So what I do is I just waiting for it to warm up at the moment, since while I'm driving around. I'll just give a couple of bursts up and down these units, or just these straights. I'll just go around, make sure no ass is in here. I don't want to hurt anyone or kill anyone or whatever. Yeah, because I can't claim. So now there's a lot of, just turn the lights on, there's a lot of stories where people say they can send cars straight back to auction if there's something wrong with it or whatever. Yes, you can, if the vehicle's under 10 years old. Okay, it's not accident damage repaired, under 10 years old, and it's not just as simple as sending it straight back to the auction. You've got to actually get an appraisal done on the vehicle of what's wrong with it. You've got to pay for it, etc. Anyway, I've made a video which I'll put a link on YouTube. Just look down, it'll be on coming up shortly, hopefully, if the system works. And it will show you what we do, because we can resell back at auction for customers. So you know, if there's a problem vehicle, we can send it back. Now what happens with us, with the vehicles that aren't in Nagoya, like the ones that are in Tokyo or Osaka, we have our transport company we use, the drivers will actually do what I'm about to do. Okay, and then if there's something wrong with the vehicle, they will actually report it to the auction straight away. They won't take it out. Okay, and it's just the transport company we've been using for a long time, and it's just, you know, thanking us for using them. They will do this for us. Okay, now it's not it's a safety net, but it's not guaranteed. Okay, because obviously we can't drive at highway speeds inside the auction house, and different auctions are obviously a little bit different layout. Okay, so yeah, so this is what I'm doing at the moment. It might seem strange while I'm running around. I'm just getting fluids flowing and everything, and I'll give it a couple of bursts now up the back here just to make sure everything's right with it. It feels nice. It feels an absolutely beautiful car. There's, you know, like it's done, like I say, 90,000 Ks. It doesn't feel like it at all. Yep, so that feels good. Just bursting right. I'm more interested in just the, it's hard to explain. I'm interested in the gearbox feel and just the feel of the car before I take it out, that's all. Try and make sure it's not crunching in the gears at all. Okay, and I'll just go down this one here and then come back out before I get told off. Yeah, it feels nice, feels good. I know I'm going the wrong way, the arrow's pointing the other way, but at 2 in the morning there's no one else here. I think I'm the only strange one that comes in and gets cars at this time of the morning. Though saying that, there is a couple of other guys here. I'll go down that one. No. I'll go around the end. I'm going the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. Just want to give it a burst. Yeah, it's good. Nah, this is good. Okay, that's it, guys. I'm going to take it out now. So that's for going up. Gears right, Mark. That's for going up, and the one here is for going down. Let's wind the window down on the other side. Okay, we're on the 3rd floor. This is the 2nd floor. In the other video, I was driving around in there. Okay, to get the car out, this is what we use. Okay, obviously our auction membership, which is here or there. Okay, and this here. Okay, and you can make better see in the camera. You can see the price, 6 million yen. Some of the cars, they have the key wired here to stop people picking the keys. Shut it. I don't think his pliers are very good. That's it. Okay. So what's that? Gift. Okay guys. Let's give him a free coffee, you know. Keeps the I don't know. Just these little things you do, you know, helps you out later on with things. That alarm noise you can hear going, it's just saying there's a car coming out, which is obviously me. Shame it's getting wet now. Swing it around here and we'll go straight onto the transporter. Where's the wipers on this? There you go. Try the wipers out, they work. It's good having these these flat transporters. Just drive straight on. There's a mirror up there, I can see what's going on. Okay guys, it's raining. I'm going to get the camera off the roof before it gets wet and starts sparking and all that type of stuff. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's something a little bit different. I'm now going to head back to the office